Oh, it's a new day.
Let me just prep myself because I'm about to spill. I don't know if this is tea though, but I'm about to spill some tea about what had happened to me when I was in high school. Girl, oh boy, but girl, okay, let's get into this. Hi guys, I'm Naledi. Welcome back. Hello, hi if you're new. How you doing, my darling? So basically, I just want to come on here. Oof, let's not, don't want to get sued. So I just want to come on here, guys, and I just want to spill a little tea about the time I nearly got expelled from school, guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Basically, I want to do a young matric dance inspiration. That's why I got this flowing through my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, it's matric dance season. I remember my matric dance, it was like 2 years ago, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, I was like, you know what, like, let me spill a little tea while I give you guys a longer look. Let me just, indulge you guys. So if you enjoy this video, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, the red box down below, hit it. And yeah, guys, let's get into this video. Okay, so so I did record this was it last night? Yeah, last night. And I was just all over the place. I was just telling too many stories at the same time. And so basically, let's start from, I'm going to give you like a young, introduction, the body, and like the end. But like the end is like, it drags through my matric year because this happened in my grade 11 year. And if you don't understand things, guys, I'm really bad at telling stories, but I just thought I should just tell the story because the school is fucking trash. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're from the school or whatever, but the school is trash. I'm not even joking. Like, I enjoyed being in boarding school. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I enjoyed being in boarding school. I made amazing friends or whatever. And like, I know I did some like things wrong, but like there were some things that the school did handle really badly, and girl. Anyways, let's get into this. So basically, what had happened was, it was the end of, can I even see right now? No. But it was the end of grade 11. It was like November-ish. Yeah, it was around November. So it was like November, and there is this organization, this like secret organization that my friend and I were asked to be a part of. And I'm not going to name people's names because like it's not my business to say people's names. So my friend and I, she know who she is, but my friend and I, basically, we got asked to be part of this organization, right? And so we're like, yeah, sure, like, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the school knew about it, like the school management knew about it, but they never really knew who was a part of it. It was always like this like mysterious organization, society, type vibe. And so basically, like, the role of this organization, it was the opposite of, the most simple way I can explain it is that it was like the opposite of being a prefect, like a leader of the school. It was like the opposite of that, So it was the opposite of that. And so we get asked to be part of this organization. And we're like, okay, cool, whatever, like, it's really not that big of a deal. Our headmistress did, at some point during the year, she did make an assembly, and she was like, hey, like, oh, she compared the organization to a Cape Flats gang. So she basically said that this organization is like the 28th gang or the 26th gang. And I'm sitting there like, okay, wow, we're now gangsters. Okay, gangsters in little skirts. Okay, wow, cool, great. So she compared the society. Can I even call it a society? I'm just gonna call it a society because like I want to find a name for it, but I'm not thinking of anything. So basically, she calls it that, and then she's like, "Yeah, no, like we're really trying to like get this organization out of our school. Like it's not what we stand for." And like obviously wherever you go, like they're always going to be like secret organizations, like shit like that. So like obviously you're never like, if something's been in the school tradition, because bitch, it was part of school tradition, I mean, okay, you're not going to get rid of it that easily. So cool, great. My friend and I are like, yeah, sure, like, let's do it. Like, and like back in the day, like when I was a matric, like this organization was known for like enforcing the rules. Like they were like tough. Let me put it that way. Like they were tougher than like prefects and shit. And so like they were there basically just to enforce rules. But like I was gonna join just for namesake. So we're like, okay, let's join this thing. Like, we're friends. We're really bad influences on each other. All I'm saying is like, we once went to a casino and we lost like a shit ton of money. We're really bad influences on each other. But anyway, so we're like, let's join this thing. Like, what's the harm? Like, we low-key knew we could get in trouble, but at the same time, we're like, let's be young and stupid and, cool, great. So now a week passes since like they message us and they managed to get like 3 girls. So it's me, my friend, and this other chick. I'm gonna call her Vaseline. No. Okay, we're just gonna call her Vaseline for now. So basically, okay, let me give my friend a name. Then we're gonna call my friend. Actually, I'm gonna name from this palette. Okay, so my friend, we're gonna call her stubborn, because she's quite stubborn at times. So we're gonna call her stubborn. We're gonna call the other one sassy. Okay, actually, yeah, stubborn and sassy. So now it's me, stubborn, sassy, and guys, I literally put these names off here. I'm not even joking. Like all the names that I give people in the story will come from names in my palettes. So now, cool, great. Stubborn, sassy, and I, we are chatting. We're like, oh shit, we're actually gonna do this. And so basically, like a week later, I'm just gonna clean up my eyebrows. My usual routine. A week later, oh god. Okay. So like a week later, the people that are currently in this organization, they are like, okay, this is the day we're doing things. Basically, the day we're going to get initiated. So they're like, okay, so this is the day we're going to get initiated. Come dressed in this, that, and a third. I'm sorry, I just need it. My titty flops a bit. It sags. There's nothing I can do. So basically, they're like, yeah, come wait at this particular entrance, wear your sports uniform, we'll pick you up at this and this time. Just, make sure that no one knows you're like coming. And one of my friends, we're gonna call her, I really love this friend of mine, guys. We're gonna call her Bubblegum, because she's really bubbly. I love her. You know who you are. So basically, my friend Bubblegum, she kind of knew what was going on, and the reason why she knew what was going on was because we were gonna get shit faced. Like that was basically the initiation. You were just gonna get shit faced, and then they were gonna bring us back to our hostels, guys. So now, cool, great. The day comes. I think it was a Thursday. I'm really tempted to say no. It wasn't definitely was a Thursday, because the next day I was writing an exam, and then on that day, on that Friday, I was gonna fly back home. So, guys, imagine I flew back. Lord. Okay, let me continue with the story. So cool, great. The Thursday comes now, and we're like, yeah, okay, cool. Like we're a bit nervous because like we don't really know what to expect. We're like, ooh, girl, like, it's shady. But we're just like, you know what, we're gonna do it. It's whatever. So now, Thursday comes, it's now like afternoon. This is like mid-November exams. And so obviously there's not a lot of movement because like everyone's writing exams, the whole shebang. So now Thursday comes and we're getting ready. We meet particular at the particular entrance or exit, whatever you want to call it. We meet at the particular gate. We're wearing what we need to be wearing, and then a car pulls up, and we're like, "Oh shit! Okay, this gonna get real." So a car pulls up, and it has, I don't even know. Wait, there were four of them. So there were four older. So they were in matric, like the current chiquitas that were like part of the organization. There was four of them. So cool, but I think two or three of them were there. So cool. We're getting in the car. We're listening to music. We get into the car. We're like, oh shit. We're a bit nervous because we're not really friends with any of these girls. So we're not friends with any of these girls. We get into the one chick's car. We're like, okay, cool, great, whatever. Like, it's not that hectic. Then we drive. I mean, the town that we lived in was not that big, so it's not anything hectic. It wasn't like a long ass drive, but we drive. We drive to the chickie's house that she's like renting or whatever, and so I'm gonna use this Morphe 35B palette, and yeah. So basically, we get to this chickie's house, and it's a bit awkward because we're not really friends with any of them. Like I said, we're just chilling, kind of waiting around to see what's gonna happen, because like we don't know what they have in store for us. Like we're just there like, all right, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go in with this color called, let me just put this here, Beats Me. That's a bit rough, but okay. So now we're chilling there for a bit, and they're like, okay guys, like let's get this started. And I'll say it's probably around like 3:30. So this is actually a beautiful color. I actually just got this palette because I ordered it like last year sometime. But anyways, so now they're like, okay, let's get this started. Like, let's get the show on the road. Let's get cracking. So they like sit at the table. We sit at the table. They give us a glass. Okay, like I'm just gonna say the glass was maybe about that tall. So the glass was that tall, and then they filled it with vodka. Right, like straight up vodka, guys. And they're like, okay, down the drink. So your homegirl takes her glass and guzzles that shit. So I guzzle, and I finish, put it down. I'm like, okay, like cool. And so then, okay guys, some of these things are a bit blurry because I low-key don't remember. But, so we guzzling, whatever, and then they bring out, I think it was Jaeger. Yeah, they brought up Jägermeister because I remember I couldn't drink Jägermeister for like the longest time. So they brought out Jägermeister. They're like, okay, poured it in the glass, filled it up. They're like, drink, drink, drink. So here we are, drinking. And so cool, we're having fun, like we're just listening to music, I think. Listening to music, and then and then they give us oil, guys. So what you're meant to do with oil is you're meant to drink the oil first before you start drinking liquor, so that it can line your stomach and then you won't catch vomit, chanda fucking monkey. Fuck, guys, Pretoria really fucked me over. But anyways, so cool. They like drink the oil, and I think it was sunflower oil. For the longest time, I could not smell this oil because it smelled so bad. And so they like drink the oil. We drink the oil. They do their little pledge of allegiance, and we're like repeating after them. But at this point, we're like fucked up. So they're like, like type shit. So we're sitting there like, you know, getting fucked up. And then cool, great. We're like, oh, let's go outside and have a swim. So cool, we go outside, we take a swim, like everyone takes their clothes off, like all females, like, you know, it's not really that deep. So we get into the pool now, and they like start swimming laps. So now here's three little drunk girls swimming laps, guys. Swimming motherfucking laps. But it wasn't like a big ass pool, but like still, guys, like as it is, I can't swim laps. And now you want me to swim laps? I'm intoxicated. Like, what the fuck? So cool, we're swimming laps, and we're like, okay, cool, great, whatever. So now they're like, okay, get out the pool. So we get out the pool, and they okay, this is gonna be a bit graphic, I guess, but anyways. So they started like hitting us. Guys, I let another female hit me and I didn't fight back. Lol. So they're hitting us now, and they're like, yeah, cool, great, whatever. But like, you know, in that state, I couldn't feel shit. Honestly, like I really could not feel anything. Like, but it's not like they were hitting us hard or anything. I just couldn't feel shit. So cool, great, they're hitting us. And then they kind of just disappear. Oh no, while we were in the pool, so we're chilling in the pool, and then they disappeared, and then they came back and started hitting us. So then cool, great, whatever. So now we're chilling, and then they've hit us, and they're like, oh, you're part of the society. We were sitting there, you know, they're like, you're part of the society. We're like, oh my god, like, cool, great, whatever. So now these lights are hella hot, guys, let me not lie. These lights are a tad bit hot. So now cool, let me go with this one. I'm gonna go in with, I hate how they don't have the names on these things. Purplish. Really? You're gonna call the color purplish? Anyways, so cool. They're like, you're part of the like society. Oh my god. And by this time, guys, let me not lie to you, I don't know what the time is. Like, I really don't know. I think it was definitely, I remember getting back to hostel and there was still a bit of sun. So I'm going to say it was like maybe 6ish, because the sun used to set quite late. So they're like, okay guys, like let's go back to hostel. So everyone gets dressed. How we got dressed, Lord fucking knows. And they drive us back. So now they drive us back. And then my friend, what did I call her? Bubblegum. So my friend Bubblegum meets us, and basically she's trying to hide us because like we're in fucking hostel. Now we're on campus, guys. Like we're on campus, we could get caught, like, you know, it's a bit fucked up. So cool, great, we're on campus. My friend takes me to my room. But at the time I shared a room with Stubborn. So my thingy takes us, and I'm passed out, let me not lie, I'm passed the fuck out. I don't really remember getting up the stairs, I don't remember shit, like I was gone, like girl was gone. So cool, great, I wake up, and I think it's around like 7. I wake up and my room reeks. My room stinks, guys. It stinks of fucking vomit. I can't even describe the smell, but it was so disgusting. I was just like, oh my god, this is so gross. Luckily, as I woke up, my friend walked in, and she was like, how are you feeling? Whatever. Actually, I think she came in after roll call, because we definitely missed roll call. And so we missed roll call, and roll call is like compulsory. And so we missed roll call, but she like covered for us, you know, cool, great, whatever. And like obviously like me and Stubborn, we're like 2 peas in a pod. So I'm like, where the fuck is Stubborn? She's like, no, Stubborn couldn't make it home, so they just took her back with them. and they only brought you. So I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? So cool, great. I get up. I'm like, you know what? I need a shower. So now I go shower, I'm still a bit, my mind is not correct. So I'm just like, okay, let me go shower and then let me come back and then I'll sleep some more, set an alarm, wake up and go write my exam. So cool, great. I go do that. Um, and then the next morning, so then I sleep, cool, great. And then I go to bed. I'm not really worried at this point. Like, I'm busy, like, chilling, trying to, like, I haven't studied for this exam, but I have no stress. Like, the way I was so not stressed about anything, guys, it's actually so funny. But we wake up in the morning and I'm writing biology. And so then I go shower in the morning and everyone's like, oh, like, where were you? And I was like, oh, no, I was feeling very sick. That's why I couldn't come to roll call. I had a whole lie, like, Cool. Get to my exam now, guys. The words are swimming. Like, you know how you have like that 10-minute reading period in your exam? I genuinely could not read shit because the words are doing this. I literally had to sit back and just be like, Lord Jesus Christ, what did I do to myself? But the words are doing this. And I was just like, Lord, okay, wow, this is what we're doing now. So cool, get through the exam. By the end of the exam, I think it was like a 2-hour exam, but by the end of the exam, I was feeling great. Like, I was conversating with people, not conversating, conversing. I was conversing with people, I was okay. So now I'm like, okay, I need to go print out maths papers because my last exam was maths. And I didn't end up writing maths. But anyways, so I was like, let me go home. I'm going to go clean up my room. I'm going to go... Because I literally just woke up, put on my clothes, and I went to go write this fucking exam. Because I had no case. So, cool, great. Printing out exam papers. I'm talking to friends. And, I walk out the printing place now. And someone comes up to me and they're like, the deputy principal is looking for you. So I'm like, fuck. So now I'm like, oh shit. I left my phone in my room because like obviously you can't take your phone to exams. So I left my phone in my room. Mans had gone to my room and found my phone and taken it. And I was like, you've got to be fucking joking. So cool, great. I go to the office. I get to the admin office place and then they're like, no, sit down. He'll be with you just now. So I'm like, oh shit. So as I walk in, I see my friend Stubborn and she is wait, was she crying? I really don't remember. But she looked upset. But it was that when you're looking at your friend and you can tell everything has just gone wild. Basically, what happened was, the night before, my friend Stubborn didn't make it home. And the next morning, she had things to do, downstairs, get something or whatever. And so she didn't make it. So then the school was like, oh, please go find Stubborn, please go find Stubborn. And no one could explain where the fuck Stubborn was. And then, obviously, by some miracle, they found her. Lord knows fucking where. But they found her, and then they were like, where were you? Because we didn't see a roll call. So cool. Then the other girl, Sassy, she ended up in hospital that night because she had a panic attack or something. I don't really know. I really don't know. But something happened to Sassy. And so she ended up in hospital. And so I guess the school kind of put 2 and 2 together. And they were like, oh. So now I get called into the office. So I'm like, bitch. I've never been in trouble before. So now I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So now they call me into the deputy principal's office. And he's like, yeah, just sit here. Mans was taking his time though. Let me not lie. Mans was taking his time with everything. He told me to go sit down, guys. Did I not wait? Did I not sit there for 10 minutes? I was just like, sir, I know you really need to talk to me. I know I've wronged the school, but don't take your time. So cool, great, whatever. at this point I hadn't cried, but like the school knew what was going on, so like they knew, I knew I was in trouble, but like I don't want to admit it. So like, cool, great. And then I see one of my teachers. So basically, the deputy principal was like, I know you got initiated into the society. I know, like, blase, blase. So I was like, oh, fuck, okay. So now, they haven't called my parents yet. And then I see my English teacher, whom I loved. Guys, I love this lady so much. Like, I honestly love her so much. And when I saw her, guys, I literally just burst into tears. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to disappoint you. Like, whatever, whatever. And she's like, no, don't worry. Like, everyone makes mistakes. Like, don't worry. It's okay. All be fine. Just, it's okay. So cool. He comes back. At this point he was like, yeah, no, so this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna write me as well. I told him my statement. Oh, he asked all the girls to give him a statement, so we all gave him a statement, which actually was not meant to happen, because you're not allowed to give a statement without your parents being present. Just saying, guys, if you ever get in trouble, refuse to take a statement if your parents aren't there. Just saying. Trying to save y'all kids. So basically, Mans was like, y'all give me a statement. They got me some food, because like I hadn't eaten all day, and like I really did not bother eating. Oh, and they monitored people's breakfast habits. Like if you don't go to breakfast, you get detention. So I guess they didn't see me at breakfast or whatever. So I think they figured I was hungry. Cool, I ate. I couldn't stomach down the food, but anyways, so cool. We gave the statement. I told him that I was going home. Oh, and then he was like, can I check your phone? So he kind of left with my phone. Low-key, I feel like he saw things that he wasn't meant to see. But anyways, what can I say? And then, so that week was actually a very busy week for the teachers, let me not lie. A lot of people had hearings like during that time period. But anyways, not my business. So yeah, no, he takes my statement. He's like, go to the school clinic, the SAN. He's like, go to the SAN. You guys need to take a urine test. And then at this point, basically, I hadn't really spoken to my friend, Stubborn. And I was just like, oh Lord, like, I wonder what she's going through. Because like, I know, like, if like, yeah. So basically what they did, guys, the school is so shady. They are so shady. So basically, they spoke to Sassy first to get like the story, and then they spoke to Stubborn second to get like, the story, to see who's lying. And then when they came to me, he sat down, he's like, so why were you at so and so's house? And I was like, oh shit, bitch, the fuck? Like, I was so shocked. When the man was like, so why were at so and so's house? I was just like, okay, obviously like my reaction wasn't like that, but in my mind I was just like, oh Lord, fuck, they found out. So okay, part 2, same look. If you like this video, guys, subscribe. And I'll have both videos up at the same time. It's just that this is going to take really long. I didn't expect the story to be so long. But anyways, stay tuned for part 2, and yeah, I'll see you just now.